Yeah, that is unfortunate. When I was in college, my roommate moved out of our dorm, and I, thank you, Retro. Not that you can hear me. My roommate moved out of my dorm when I was in college, and I ended up having the room to myself for the entirety of that semester, plus the one afterwards, which was pretty cool. Even though the housing people knew about it. Oh, that's a bit loud for me. No, I think it's a bit loud in general. Yes, you do. You do have a purpley gem icon now. I don't really know what VIP does. I know it gives you benefits where you can watch streams that are sub-only streams, even if you're not a sub. Not that that's an issue for you. But what else? Also, I don't ever do sub-only streams. Why would I stream to all of 4 people? But it's not that few currently, because I've got a lot of gift subs from you, Rogue, and from Spicy. But once the gift subs fall off, it'll drop down to like 6 or so. Can you imagine doing a sub-only stream when you only have 6 subs? More subs than concurrent viewers. I do have more subs than concurrent viewers, actually. That has actually always been the case since I hit affiliate. Well, no, not right away from hitting affiliate. I think I sat pretty much at 3 for a while. I sat at 1, well, 2 with Katie for quite a while. And I had to have 3 concurrent viewers to get affiliate in the first place. But as soon as I hit like 4, once purple joined, and I had a lot of people for a while that were dropping Twitch Prime subs, keeping me at 4. At that point, I've always had more subs than concurrents. After that point. Hell, right now I have more subs than I do to maximum number of viewers I've ever had, so that's not totally true. I got raided once with like 40 viewers. Other than that one time. Alright. Gotta be honest, so far I do not enjoy the story of this chapter. None of the characters I care about are here. They're adding a bunch of characters I don't give a crap about, and it hasn't been fun because of it. I also don't remember what voice I gave this chick.
Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels.
Yes, ma'am. Yipes, she means it. She's hot, though, so there's that. I wouldn't mind whimpering at her heels. Cleavage, yes, exactly. But yeah, we don't have Maya. We have this... I really don't like the girl we have right now as our sidekick. I don't even remember her name. I'm sure it'll come to me when she says it. That's approximately when I'll remember.
Somehow I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salmon.
Destiny was yesterday's special for some reason.
You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of inequity. Evil ones?
Emma, that's her name.
prosecutors. They have no qualms at all about blackening the name of innocence. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce. So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday? I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul. Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this, evil? Young miss, mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the Cough Queen. Ew.
So she has a gag reflex that makes her slightly less attractive.
The most heinous of all the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday. It was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all. Really?
Really what? I'm totally confused. One thing's clear, this lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. So what exactly was it that you witnessed, Mrs. Starr?
It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I now feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. To see Lana Skye wield that knife so. Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? The sound of his silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears. And the rhythmic beat of Lana Skye's knife.
Wait a second, you know Lana Skye?
Oh, of course. It's quite a feat becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? She always travels light.
Now why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name?
Could we ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Starr? I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the box lunches are a hit here. Why not make the lunches here rather than import them? Did you say something? No? Only true connoisseurs can understand. The kind you can only tell someone who has tried General Tso's Trilobite lunch set. Never mind, you win.
I don't even want to appreciate part of a Trilobite's flavor. Trilobites are like cephalopods, aren't they? They're like sea roaches. The living ones, anyway.
Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office.
Oh yeah, they're living ones. They're nasty.
Yeah, your boyfriend? See the security room over there?
The glass-walled booth?
I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him.
Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance.
So to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Miss Starr, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here.
Useful analysis, not. Yeah, they're called sea roaches. And they are terribly ugly. I had to verify if I actually know what I was talking about because it's been a while. I watched a horror movie about them once where they were like extra giant and they were killing people instead of... Well, I mean, they already get pretty massive, but these ones were like the size of your chest instead of the size of your head. Did you have a bad experience with the prosecutor, Miss Starr? I sense some hostility.
Hostility? Huh, perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kinda like 10-day-old clams in the chowder.
I wonder if Ms. Starr was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past. Possibly poisoning people.
That'd be a sure cause of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking cough-up queen.
I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure. Alright, is there anything left to examine? Please, I hope not. I want to leave this area. Wait, if I examine... Nope. Guess we're going to the High Prosecutor's office. Oh. Of course. Of course.
This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. Great change from your office, really.
Thanks.
Look, there's a trophy over there.
A trophy? What that shield?
It takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever his office is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk.
I mean, it looks like he just tossed it to the side.
Phoenix Wright. Weird, the last time I saw you in this office, you were bent over that desk. You never tire of prying into people's business, do you?
That voice. Long time no see, Edgeworth.
Huh? Ah! Mr. Edgeworth!
You know him from somewhere?
Of course, I'm his biggest fan. My sister introduced us once and...
Right. Her sister is the chief prosecutor, after all.
Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. No! Did I? No! It was just Mr. Wright here,
Hey, don't blame me.
We're just here to investigate a murder case. Murder? A body was found at this nasty bright red sports car in the parking lot. That would be my car. What of it? What? Your car?
I'll say one thing, she certainly can scream. Hi, Edgeworth. How are you? I want to show my badge.
I once dreamed of being a defense attorney a long time ago. What? You wanted to be a defense attorney, Mr. Edgeworth? Yet my path is laid out clearly before me. I have no time to reflect on what might have been.
So, the body was found in your car.
Go ahead, say it right. You think I did it, don't you? After you went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less. No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Oh, wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean... Wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister, then? Yes, sir, I'm a Sky. It's nice to meet you again.
That didn't sound forced at all.
Now I remember. You've really grown. I'll admit it was a surprise for me, too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt.
I can understand. Wait, what did you just say? Well, duh. It wouldn't be a case if it wasn't freaking Edgeworth in the other box, would it? Even be worth our time, really?
Lana Skye is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow. You? Mr. Edgeworth?
Of course he will.
To be honest, that's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all.
Try something. Where are you? Not the one I'm looking for. It is. What do you mean?
Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you?
Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. But lately the rumors are that he's a poof. Luckily, I know that these rumors are true because he's my boyfriend. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it. Yeah, illegal cavity searches.
Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of the last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident.
What? That's crazy. No, the last trial happened like literally at the very end of last year, like on like the 28th of December. So like I think it's been like 2 months, but still technically the year before the current one. I actually don't remember for sure what day it is. I guess we don't have a autopsy report yet.
Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact alive, impossible to stop. But some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny.
Toys, that bronze shield? There's got to be a story behind that one. I mean, the symbolism is pretty obvious. It's a K for king, and the shield is broken because he breaks defenses. Makes sense.
Chief Prosecutor Skye. Yes, we first worked together on a case 2 years ago.
Lana Skye is so fucking hot. I'm sorry. She's even cuter when she actually like makes facial expressions that aren't just straight-laced as hell.
It was my first big case. That's right, I remember.
2 years ago. 2 years ago, I wasn't even a lawyer yet.
Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken. Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you. Then why? Why'd she stab someone in the trunk of my car? I just had that thing reupholstered. Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. A knife I just had sharpened and cleaned. Do you have any idea how much money I have to waste to get my things back into usable condition? What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon? To be specific, it was the knife I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car.
A murder weapon, usually in Edgeworth's toolbox. Traces of victim's blood, no prints. Edgeworth?
What?
Are you sure you didn't do it? Come on, can't he take a joke? No, obviously not. The only joke in his life is you, Phoenix.
You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright. It is against my policy to discuss evidence with the fans. Especially with you. He doesn't like you much, does he, Mr. Wright?
Oh no, they're actually deeply in love, Emma. Deeply in love. Nah, with Edgeworth, it's never personal. It's all about winning tomorrow. Do I...
Hey, chessboard.
I'm not too up on my chess, but it looks like blue's in a bit of a tight spot.
The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn.
Huh?
Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. And check out that poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of you. Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
Edges surrounding a pawn with spiky hair. Nah, it's nothing. Also, blue isn't in a tight spot. Blue lost. This game is over. Blue's king isn't even on the board anymore. Alright, talk to Edgeworth some more. Go on, talk about chess, my dude. I've been wondering, what the heck is this?
It has a big K on it.
Of prosecutors.
Oh, what's that?
Is the King of Prosecutors trophy.
King of Prosecutors?
It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutor each year.
What? So that K, that's...
K stands for king?
No, it stands for killer, because he's a killer prosecutor.
Yeah, you got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing.
King of Prosecutors, kind of like Employee of the Month, only better.
King of Prosecutors trophy added to the court record.
That's the King of Prosecutors shield, huh?
Well done, Edgeworth. You must be proud to be the King of Prosecutors.
Congratulations, King of Prosecutors.
Please stop saying that.
That still doesn't explain one thing. Why is the tip of the shield broken off?
Wow, this jacket is even lacier than his usual ones. This must be his lucky trial jacket.
Lucky jacket, right. I've never seen him wear it.
I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in a frame.
I don't need to wear my lucky jacket in a trial against you, Phoenix. I don't need luck at all to beat you.
Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture.
He's getting way too excited about this.
My, what an amazing bouquet. Just right from Mr. Edgeworth.
No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead, Wendy. Wendy. I've heard that name somewhere before.
And beside it, a giant steel samurai. Well, I want one.
Huh? There's something written on the bottom of his foot.
Between a rock and a hard place. Wendy.
Wendy? Is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiance?
No!
He can't be married to anybody but Phoenix.
I don't think so.
Ooh, cute. What a pretty tea set.
I go more for the instant tea bags myself.
That is because you have 0 class, Phoenix. Amazing. The drawer below is filled with packets of tea leaves. They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend. What an exquisitely splendid concoction.
But interesting that Edgewood totally doesn't mind them snooping through all this shit. I know, right? That's because right now they're just looking at it. As soon as they start talking about it and more or making fun of him about it, he's gonna kick him out. But as long as they aren't already making fun of him, drawing attention to his presence means they won't start making fun of him. There's such a thing as taking a hobby too far. You're picking shit up and examining it. I know, right?
Well, these are all case files? They're stacked up at the ceiling. There's even a ladder.
Odd. I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights. Or earthquakes.
Must have someone get them for him.
Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe?
You must study these case reports so closely. He's so cool.
You won't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on that ladder. Or sweating bullets in the sauna with me. The hell? Oh, I guess it's stuff on the desk. A work desk. It's quite tidy as one might expect.
What a nice desk. Easy to use and easy on the eyes. Perfect height for being bent over. Oh wait, but I'm only 15. It's polished so well I can see my own reflection.
Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe again?
Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir.
Don't. He'll sue you. Alright, we've looked at the... Oh.
Mr. Edgeworth has such a comfy sofa.
He has comfy sodas. Sofas like this make me want to curl up and take a nap.
I bet he pores over his case files here until the wee hours of the morning.
O's where?
Then he takes off his jacket, rolls up his sleeves, and goes to sleep using his arms as a pillow.
I don't believe it. She's actually daydreaming about Edgeworth working.
Maybe in the morning he has sofa hair and little creases in his cheek from the seams. He's so cool.
Sofa hair is cool. I'm just saying, when you look like... Yeah, I meant Emma. Also, Emma is way too young. We thought it was bad with Maya as our partner. No, it's gotten worse. Way worse. Emma's barely in high school, let alone barely almost legal like Maya was.
Whoa. What a view. It must be nice to have an office on the 12th floor.
I guess you would feel important.
Incidentally, for you to jump out this window, the time until impact with the ground would be... Got it. Approximately 3.23 seconds.
Just long enough for you to think, oh shit, fuck. That's handy to know. Okay.